Hi Year 6, here I am again, another literacy video. This is week 5 of your literacy units. As normal, you'll be able to find the document that you need this week in your Purple Mash accounts under your class's name in the Home Learning folder. First of all, can I just say a massive well done and thank you to all those children that have already completed lots and lots of fantastic pieces of writing. Mr. Farrow and I are very impressed with the high level of writing that we're getting from you, so well done. Please, please, please keep it up. It's the highlight of my day to read them. Okay, this week we're looking at a text called Running on Empty by S.E. Durrant. And again, it's organised into 5 days. Each day has a different activity. And as is normal, I'd like you to upload 2 of these activities, preferably one of the longer writing pieces as well. Now, I'm not going to give you too many extra activities because there is a lot of writing already in this document. It's a lot of question based this week as well. I'm going to read you the extract so that you can see a little bit about what it's about. As normal, we're going to start with just thinking about exploring the extract. So just really getting our minds thinking about what's first. The best trainers in the world. I'm running so fast my feet don't touch the ground. I don't notice at first. I think I must be wearing the best trainers in the world. And then I realise I'm sort of flying. And someone shouts, "Look at that boy!" And the crowd roars, and I can't even see where I'm running because I'm going so fast everything's a blur. All I know is at this moment I'm the happiest, fastest, most brilliant 11-year-old boy in the world. And somewhere Grandad's watching. And then I'm back in the real world because I wasn't really running so fast, I was flying. I was sitting on my bed gazing into space. And now Mum's put the kettle on and the switch is broken. So if you don't turn it off at the plug, the steam comes all the way up the stairs. That's how small our house is. And I can't stand it. I'm not kidding. I can't stand the kettle bubbling away on its own like it's going to explode. I run down to the kitchen and flick the switch. The back door's open. Mum's standing in the garden with Dad looking at the sunflowers. She sees me and smiles. "AJ," she says, "thank you." She looks at Dad. "That's kind, isn't it, Eddie?" Dad nods. "Yep," he says. "Very kind," says Mum. "We've got the tallest sunflowers ever this year. They're drooping now and a squirrel keeps stealing the seeds, but they still look amazing. It's sort of disappointing to wake up from a daydream because I'm not on a track with a crowd of people cheering me on. I'm in a little house with creaky stairs and a leaky roof, and I'm pouring water into Mum's chipped teapot. I couldn't even spin round in my room if I wanted to. I'd knock myself out. Maybe that's why I've got such a big imagination." And there we go. You're more than welcome to read that to yourselves. In fact, you should read that to yourselves again a few times every time you do another activity. You can listen to me reading that as well. So on day 1, once you've read the extract again, there's a few questions there that I'd like you to answer in full sentences. Who are the characters? What do we learn about AJ? What do we learn about his family? What's his home life like? On day 2, I want you to read the extract again, and once again I'd like you to draw an illustration with what's in your imagination. So think about capturing the place, the action, the mood that's happening. Think about AJ maybe on his bed daydreaming, maybe the daydream itself. It's totally up to you what you illustrate once you've read that extract to see what's really captured your own imagination. On day 3, what I'd like you to do is, again, I know it says talk about it, but what I'd like you to do is see some of those questions answered in full. So you're thinking about how the author has used some of those phrases. For example, bubbling away on its own like it's going to explode. Why do you think the author places a focus on that broken kettle? What could it be compared to? How does the mood change from the daydream to what's actually happening in the house? And moving on to day 4, it asks you again to imagine And I want you to think about the different emotions that AJ goes through. He's obviously feeling very happy in his daydream. It's a really, you know, a euphoric daydream that he's having. But then what in his life do you think makes him feel maybe free or frustrated or happy or sad? What are the positive aspects of his life that help him stay resilient, do you think? What should he focus on to stop feeling so negative about his situation? And as an extra activity, what I'd like you to do is write a letter to AJ and give him some support, some words of encouragement. In fact, that's something we could all do in the situation that we're in now. Give him some words of encouragement, some support, how you could help yourself, he could help himself, from feeling stressed, angry, sad, any worries. How could he turn his negative situation into a positive one? And I'd like you to offer him some words of encouragement, some words of support in your letter to him. And finally, and I'm really looking forward to this because I'm absolutely going to love reading these from you. We've seen that AJ has his ultimate fantasy daydream. He's an incredible runner. He's being cheered on by hundreds and thousands of people in the crowds. I want you to think about what is your ultimate daydream. Does it involve you being in front of crowds? Does it involve you achieving something so incredible that it makes you feel so proud of yourselves? Does it involve maybe visiting a special place or something in the future, a life from the future? I want you to think about all the description that the author has used in this text to create your own descriptive piece about your own ultimate daydream. And I want you to use that language that we've always talked about, that figurative language, the descriptive language, some really good adjectives, some expanded noun phrases, some adverbial phrases there, to make sure that you're capturing the sights and the sounds and the feelings of the experience of that precise moment of you in your ultimate daydream. Okay, I want you to describe what that situation is like. That is what I'm most excited about reading. Okay, there you have it. That's your new literacy. I look forward to seeing and reading what you've got next. Stay well. Bye.